So question 12 is kind of a different type of problem that you probably saw the example formula in the previous section. So a woman is playing a piano. The triangular shaped patio has, I'm sorry, a woman is planning a patio. The triangular shaped patio has sides of 23 feet, 17 feet, and 20 feet, 4 feet. Find the number of square feet of surface area to be covered with concrete. So we're not looking at volume, just how much area is going to be covered. So area, since they only gave the sides in this problem, we have to actually use a special formula. Area equals the square root of S times S minus A times S minus B times S minus C. Notice that S is actually adding the A plus the B plus the C and take halving of it. So there's actually two formulas we have to use to do this. So to find S to start with, we have to go 1/2 and we have to add the 23, the 17, and the 24. So it looks like 23 and 17 would be what, 40? 40 plus 24, 64. And half of 64 would be what, 32? So if we double check that, again, half is like 0.5. So if you use a calculator, we can just go 0.5 in parentheses, 23 plus 17 plus 24, and that gives us 32. So yeah, so that math is fairly easy to do. Now, the rest of this, though, we got square roots, so that's not something that we can do without a calculator at this time. So we got to take the square root of then. So 32 goes in for S, and then we have to go 32 minus A, so that's the sides. So we can call this A, this B, and this C, since that's the order. So I could say 32 minus 23. And again, since we're letting the calculator do all this, I'm just going to go ahead and just put 32 minus 23. Then I got to go S minus B, so it's going to be 32 minus 17. Then I got to go S minus C. So 32 minus 24. So I'm just going to let the calculator do all this. So I'm going to hit second square root 32 parenthesis, and then 32 minus 23. And then in parentheses, 32 minus 17. And then in parentheses, 32 minus 24. So, oops, got too many parentheses there. So I can also use the right arrow to come outside the parentheses now. So now I'm outside the square root symbol. So if I need to get outside the square symbol, I got to hit the right arrow to get outside. But since I'm done, it really doesn't matter. Hit enter, and we end up within 185.9 something. I think this one said round to the hundredths place. I'm not 100% sure. Let me pause for a second and see where it asks for the rounding. So actually, one is to round to the nearest square foot. So it's either going to be 185 or 186. So since there's a 9 there, it's going to be closer to 186. So answer is going to be then 186. And since we're talking area, square feet, we use the notation FT with the power of 2. That stands for square feet. So inside the triangular shape, there would be 186 squares that are foot by foot, or we say 186 square feet.